Hey guys, good morning. Chris is gonna join me. He's just not here yet. He's. I woke up a little late because I didn't sleep very well because I drank too much soda yesterday, and so I was up like most of the night and had to move to the closet to sleep because I was not. I needed to wiggle around and whatever. Um, but anyway, so I woke up late, as you can probably tell by my hair. and um, and he's talking to me too much. I'm not awake yet. I'm like, so he's like, can you get the tax paperwork from? Yes, here it is. Here's this one, and here's this one. And he's like, okay, so this is this one, and this is this one. I'm like, does it say it on the paper? Can you read? Just do it. See, that's the mood I'm in right now. I'm like, give me a minute, otherwise I'm gonna bite your head off. Okay, I really need to get my frother. I want my frother. Did I put cream in here? Yeah, I did put cream in here. I want to get a frother. They're not that expensive. It's like, what, $10, $9, something like that. I can get it at Amazon and have it here tomorrow. Just put it on the card. Our poor card is coughing and choking right now. Okay, so lost my production red yesterday. It was inevitable. I tried really, really hard. I fed her every day. I tried really, really hard. So I have now 4 necropsies to do that are in the refrigerator. Then I went out and I had a mental note the day before to check on. I have a couple of birds that are acting broody, and sometimes when they're acting broody, they're not broody, so you have to like really check them. And one of them she's doing great, but she has pox, and she has it like all over her head, and it's a pretty bad exterior pox, so that's good, dry pox. So that's good. It's better than wet pox. And so I checked on her. She's doing great. The pox is already going the other direction. She's just resting in her little broody space. Now the other one that I made a mental note to check on was my blue frizzle. Okay, now I have another blue frizzle, a blue frizzle, and they're basically the color of this shirt. They're like a charcoal color. It's just really beautiful. They're really beautiful. So I have another one that's growing. That's a grow out. That's young, and so I'll have to really save her to make sure, just in case this one. So I checked on this one, and this poor little thing. She is the most beautiful little blue frizzle, but she has had a hell of a time. One day, my friend Megan came by, and this poor thing had somehow gotten caught or something on the cage and had flipped her wing. I don't know if you've ever seen this before, but it's like the wing flips around and it's like sticking up in the back. I mean, it's just the craziest thing. It looks so incredibly painful. And Megan knew what it was. I had never seen it before, so she flipped it for me, corrected it for me. But that poor little girl sat in my bathroom for like 2 or 3 months trying to recover from that flipped wing. Yesterday, I had made a mental note to check on her. I took her out, and she has a huge cyst under that wing that is the size of a golf ball. It's huge. So I'm like, well, crap. What the hell is it? Why did this happen? What is it? Because it can be so many things. It can be a feather follicle that just, is like an ingrown hair that turns into a mess. or whatever. But so hers is, it doesn't look cancerous. There's nothing dark in it, but it's this cyst that is just, the poor thing. So Dad and I, see, he's annoying today. I'm gonna strangle him. Come sit. And he has this hat I need to burn. Oh my heavens. The hat I need to burn. You have a ponytail in today?
I don't have the ponytail in yet because I didn't get a thing in my... It's through the...
That hat is just...
It's through the stuff, though.
Oh. That's an interesting way to do it. Okay, so Dad helped me. Did you help me? Dad helped me work with her last night, trying to clean up that cyst because it was like, it was not in great shape.
No.
Anyway, so we cleaned it up. It looks nice and clean now, but there were all these people online that were saying, talking about surgically removing it and, taking the wing off and all this kind of stuff. And you can't anesthetize a bird. A vet has to do it, and the vet has to have special bird knowledge to do it because anesthetizing a bird is extremely dangerous. They don't. It's not like a dog or a human. That dog.
Peanut only.
What? The sun is out.
I know.
He's thirsty. That's it.
Okay.
So anyway, so I cleaned it up and everything. I took Tylenol. I gave it a shot of Tylenol in the cyst. I gave it any kind of antibiotics and any kind of like natural antibiotics I could in a syringe, and then I put it in the bathroom. And she's eating. She's acting fine, and the cyst looks cleaner, nice, much cleaner today and everything. But
cool.
But yeah, I remembered last night I was laying in bed going, oh my God, that's the one with the flipped wing.
Yeah. Just all sorts of handicaps with that little one. Golly. But we'll see what.
Anyway, but she's really cute and sweet. Dang it.
That's the way they all go. Seems like cute, sweet ones.
We've had the worst luck. I tell you, we've had the worst luck. So many people are like, well, could it be Merrick's? And I'm like, I don't see any symptoms of symptoms. I see symptoms that could be Merrick's, but I don't see, when you open it up, there is no Merrick's stuff. It's Merrick's has some distinct characteristics, and we're not getting that. We're getting just random weird stuff.
So we'll see what happens for the day, and I'll let a bunch of them out. I'm gonna fill my tire with air.
Gotta fill Alex's tire.
No, my tire.
Your tire on your
tire.
expedition?
Yeah.
Oh, because
that's what I need right there.
That's just talking about getting a frother on Amazon. I'm like, our card is going.
Yeah, right. No, I'll get some air in it. I think it'll be.
You have like yellow eyes. Yellow under your eyes.
Oh gosh.
Careful.
I don't know
This is jaundiced. It looks jaundiced. We need to eat healthier. We've been Christmas eating cookies and soda today after this coffee. We need to eat healthy. What'd you find? But the sun is out, you dumb dog. That's a dumb dog. It's a dumb. It sits in a kennel 90% of its life. That's where it wants to be. Because it's a dog that likes to sleep in holes. And if it wasn't the kennel, it would be behind a pillow on my couch. You wouldn't see it all day long. But my couch would start to stink. So it goes in a kennel. But look at that face. Look how cute that face is. Hi. Hi. Good morning. What is on your eye there? You have an eye? Yeah. You're shivering. You're shivering. You don't have to shiver. Oh, you're shivering. Don't give me kisses. See, it's such a cute little dog, but oh my God. It's like, go outside in the sun, baby. probably can't get down the stuff. It's such a cute little dog. It really is. It's just the cutest little Chihuahua mix thing, whatever
He is.
hell it is.
He's.
It's a cutie. We love it, but we want to kill it half the time. Or not kill it, but just like, slap it around a little.
Silence.
It is the most spoiled, rotten creature we have in this house.
Oh, my gosh.
It really is spoiled rotten. We do nothing. It does not ever get punished or anything. Its little butt gets kissed all the time.
Because it's either outside on the porch or inside the kennel.
Huh? Yeah.
Or one or the other.
Yeah.
So
or crying.
What's your plan for today?
I don't know. There's so many things to choose from. You have some ideas for me? There's so much.
No, I don't have. I have all my ideas in a list.
Your list is. I know. It's like your list is this long, and my list is this long, and we're just like, ah! I need a personal assistant. I can't afford. Will you barter eggs?
I need two. I need two more of me.
I know. I need 6 more of me. So
we'll have.
I could not sleep last night, so I just finally left the bedroom. I was like, I'm just gonna keep him awake all night long.
No, I had no problem sleeping.
No, you were zonked.
So I've got a lot of stuff out there I need to do to try to.
Like, doesn't he look sad today?
Yeah.
He does. He looks sad. It's one of those stressful. It's the end of the year. Got to pay the taxes. Anytime you have the word taxes involved in your day, it sucks.
It is. End of the year and taxes, all those words kind of like go hand in hand. But I've got.
No, end of the year is fine. I'm excited about 2020. I'm not excited about taxes and how many taxes we have to pay.
And it's like you said, we have trouble. We have trouble getting rid of things. And we
don't like to let go of. But the birds, the thing with the birds is that I love the birds. Yeah, I want the birds. I hatched them for a reason.
Yeah. We could be a little more financially stable for a short period of time if we sold one of the houses.
Oh no, we would blow through it.
That's what I'm saying.
Just like
it would be a short period.
You're like, no, we need a roof on the house. No, we need a new car. No, we need a new hot tub. No, we need
I can go without the. I can go without the new car and the hot tub. I don't know.
I'm missing the hot tub right now. Right? We have like a second-hand hot tub that is probably 18 years old. That he did some. He trimmed some bushes for a customer, and they gave us their hot tub. And then the first few months, we had to replace
a motor.
One thing that was $400. Then about the next season or whatever, we had to replace a second thing that was like $4. I don't know how much it was.
I don't know.
Anyway, and so then my husband overfilled it, and now it's kabosh.
Yeah, no,
we're like, what happened?
Yeah.
So he needs to check a breaker thingy. And the outside of it is deteriorating because it's so old. So it needs to be like redone. So, like when I say, I miss my hot tub, I'm not like this little spoiled thing that has like this fancy hot tub. It's an old secondhand hot tub that we just keep reviving like Frankenstein. It's our Frankenstein hot tub. And our pool looks about as bad.
Yeah, they do. They look, they look like the end of the year.
They look like the end of their life.
End of their life.
Well, yeah, the end of their life.
But we don't.
We look. It's like when Jay used to sing the dun 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 dun. I feel like that right now. Dun, 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 dun,
it's like, do you want to get rid of the pool? Or?
No. I don't think. But the reason we have the pool there is for fire reasons.
That's one of the main reasons.
That was the main reason, because we had a chimney fire, and so we had to put some sort of water source. There's no water source out here. There's no pool. And then the pool, we said, well, okay, then so the neighbor had a pool. Then he got rid of it. But then the other neighbor got a pool. So there is a water source out there, but
Yeah.
We just, our house is all wood. All wood. Like this section of the house is like the whole house except for the bathroom part
And the tin and the roof.
and the tin roof. Yeah, it's all wood. It's all wood, and not only is it all wood, it's old wood. It's like very nicely seasoned. Yeah. And I swear they dip this stuff in oil because it burns like crazy.
When you get a splinter.
Oh my God, the floor and the splinters in the floor. They painted this floor, and now I know why.
Splinters.
Because when you don't ever slide your feet on our floors. You know, like you have your socks on, and like you just a little slide your foot. No, don't do it, because you're gonna end up with a splinter in your foot. And those splinters burn like fire because they're like 300-year-old.
They burn. They do. They definitely do. So I'm going to make the best of my day today. You know, once some of these, hey, at least we did good by having Justin put that money in that other account to have for those taxes.
Yeah.
I think so.
Well, yeah. So we have, might as well just tell them our business. So we have a house that is our in-laws, and we have our son that lives there.
Tell them our business. They don't need
and so the money would be there for the taxes. We just had him
put his rent in there.
Well, it's not rent. He doesn't pay rent. He just pays to live there. He pays what it costs for the house to sit there.
Oh, okay.
It's not really rent. Rent would mean we're getting income.
Oh yeah. Yes.
We're not getting income.
We're just not doing things correctly.
We're not doing things correctly, but we love our kids. Yeah. So, you know,
if the kids ever decide to move out, then we'll do it correctly.
But there's all this stuff still in that house. You know, it takes forever. Like, he was a hoarder, so there's so much stuff. Yeah. And so, yeah. So we would have to, that dog's going off again. You know, put him in its kennel. Mm-hmm. I guess it's not going to work. Sunshine will not work for that dog.
Come on.
I'll say, no way, I'm thirsty again. And then I'll go in my kennel, and then I have to pee, and then I'm going to go...
Okay, so the first thing I saw this morning on social media was a church shooting.
What?
A church shooting. I can't remember where it was. I thought it was in Texas or somewhere, but I have to see. And the thing was, they were live streaming, just like Oakwood does. And, yeah. So you see, you see the guy.
So he did it while they were live streaming?
Well, I guess he didn't know it was live streaming, but this guy stands up, and he's got a hood on and stuff, and goes to the back to talk to somebody. You can see it back there, and then the deacon or whoever points to something, and all of a sudden he pulls out the shotgun, and he pulls out the shotgun, but he's standing there for a second, and shoots up into the air, and then one of the other people there at the thing pull out a gun. One of the security people pulled out a gun, and was too slow, and got shot and died. And then a guy that was an ex-police officer that helps with the church and stuff like that, he shot the guy from across.
He had his gun?
He had his gun. And the next thing you know, there's 6 people walking around with pistols trying to make sure that everybody's okay. Everybody with they're encouraging, you know, people that have the people that work for the church or whatever, that volunteer for the church, that have concealed weapons, that they ask them to
carry them through the service.
They ask them to sit.
Oh my gosh.
They ask them to sit apart from each other.
You think all churches do that now?
No, I don't know. It's you never know. But it happened like that.
So how many people were injured?
Two got killed. The first.
The shooter and then
the shooter and the deacon.
Guy.
One of the deacons. But it was it's like you don't. I
don't understand.
Yeah, you can look
it up.
I
don't understand that stuff.
I don't know. You don't know. At this point, they don't know anything about the. Well, I don't
shooter.
Know about the shooter.
Was he young? Did he look young?
Looked like he could have been. I had no idea. He was all dressed in black and had a hood on. So he just stood up in the.
So we go that, and you go into anybody that does that has got anger issues, depression, or something like that. You go into that again, and it's like there's something going on that's just.
Yeah.
That's why I do this video, because people think that it looks like he's shivering.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like he's in pain.
Probably from all that water and food he's been drinking.
Are you sore?
Hey.
You're only like 15 years old. Are you sore?
Yeah, I'm eating right now.
Are you eating? Yeah. You might need an aspirin or a partial aspirin or something. But yeah, that's why I do this video, because I have depression. And you have to find things you have to somehow shut off the judgments of others. People who say, oh my God, she gets on there and she just talks about nothing. Don't watch it. I don't care. I get on here because there are, myself included, there are people who have a hard time getting up in the morning sometimes. Yeah. And they, and this kind of like, it's one of those habits that I'm forming where it forces me to get up. It forces me to put on makeup. It forces me to get dressed. It forces me to do something with my day that's a good habit that gets my day started well. And I'm not saying this is what works for everybody, but this is what is working for me right now, right. Because it is forcing me to do something, because I don't leave the house very often because I can't afford to leave the house. I don't want to bring a bunch of crap in my house. I don't have any kind of church small group type stuff right now because we got injured in that sort of situation, and so I'm still very raw.
Yeah.
So this is my way of talking to, I have a lot of friends that I could probably get together and have like coffee with or something, but I used to get up in the morning and call my cousin, and we would talk for like an hour at 9 o'clock every morning, and there's just different things that you do in your life that just encourage you, and, friendships and stuff like that. And I think that there's so much negativity in the world that we're just, it's taking some of these young people and making them feel like they just don't have anything to do. I mean, or you're so fat. You're so fat. Are you fat? Are you fat? Do you need one of those little? I don't see any fleas on him. Actually, he does have one flea right there. You want to give him a flea pill?
No flea pill.
You want a flea pill?
Okay.
It's not necessarily going to make you feel better, but you got all these little cysts around your eyes, and your little face is all white. This little old little puppy. Annoying.
Yes, sir.
You know what? I won't eat you, okay? If there's a famine, I won't eat you. You know why? Because you look a little haggard. I think I'd rather eat something healthier. So you're free! Yay! I won't eat you. I won't barbecue your little butt.
You see the marshmallows and the pills going
there is there's also a partial. Okay. He probably needs like a whole half an aspirin or something, but there. Sorry. Sorry. I think he has arthritis in his back, his hind legs, which is, I guess, very common for dogs that age. I know Brinkley has arthritis and just too many years of running around catching the balls that roll off the roof. That's how we give him his exercise. Now Gracie does it, but then Brinkley competes with Gracie, and Brinkley gets clobbered by Gracie. So, anyway, let me take a break. I gotta blow my nose. I'll be right back. All right, I blew my nose. He gave the dog a flea pill and a partial aspirin.
Yep.
And so we got that much done for the day.
This hat's pretty filthy.
That is
You can see it.
disgusting. You walk past like in the room. It's not so bad right now, but you walk past like in the room and you're like, what is that smell? I'm like, I don't burn it. One day he won't find it.
Yeah, that's okay. I just need to have a replacement.
Well, then buy a freaking replacement. It's gotta go.
You just can't buy worn hats like this.
Look at this. Look at this.
No. I just
sorry.
took all my time.
Look how gross that is.
Oh, now I've got to redo my.
Oh, your poor pony. He's got to redo his hair.
There we go. That's all set to go now.
So you're going to go and stand in line to pay taxes.
Well, I don't know. We'll see today.
There is no week ahead, and it's all like clumped together. So have fun.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
And then I have like a billion things to pick from.
Just pick one or two because.
1 or 2 is getting me nowhere. It's going to get me nowhere. There's still Christmas stuff everywhere.
With a billion
I need extra people. I wish my kids were like, hey, Mom, can I come by and help you for the day? Yeah.
You don't.
So sweet of you.
Yeah.
That's not going to happen. Never.
We make our own mess.
No, we just live in the house. We haven't cleaned up from Christmas. The tree is coming down this year because I want the tree down.
All right.
I want to be able to. The one thing that I didn't get from the tree is I didn't get to go, oh, the tree, let's put the tree up. You know, and you know how you think, oh, putting the tree up. But, you know, when it's been up all year, you're kind of like, the tree is still there. So I don't even see it anymore. Let's move it so we can at least notice. Oh, look, there it is. Because it's been there all year.
Yep. Well, there's. Yeah,
I know you gotta go. So
no,
he's like,
saying, we just take the tree down for this year.
1 foot in front of the other.
Because there's a lot.
And soon I'll be walking out the door. That's probably a smarter idea. Go shopping. No, I'm not gonna do that. Go to the movie theater and watch movies all day long without him. He used to do that with me. I worked at the movie theaters, so he watched movies all day long. And then I'd get off work and I'd be like, oh, yeah, let's watch this movie. And he'd be like, no, I saw it already. I've been watching them all day. Let's just go. Let's just go sit on the couch and watch
those are
Wheel of Fortune.
Those are memories from 33 years
that I bring up all the time. At least I can make you smile before you go to work.
Yes, you can. You know, and I know that this is what we do for the end of the year. Next year, midway through, you look at it and go, like, well, it was made it through another one. How?
No! Don't think of it that way. See, that's depression talking right there.
Oh, is it?
That's a depressed way of thinking.
Oh.
The way of thinking that you're supposed to do is this is going to be a fantastic year.
Oh, I'm
no matter what it carries, no matter what it holds, it's going to be a fantastic year. It's going to be another year.
Yeah.
It's going to be a fantastic another year.
It's got the right numbers to it. It just has those.
Only if you're a number person. Megan's probably a number person, so. But. Yeah, I mean, the way you have to look at it is, look, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to just do the best I can every day. I'm going to get up. I'm going to find something in the day that encourages me, that makes me feel good, whether it's going out and walking, whether it's going out and gardening, whether it's doing a video blog, whether it's, whatever it is. I'm going to go do that thing that kind of sparks my day and gets me going. And then I'm going to try to be very present through the day. In other words, I'm going to notice the things around me, not just walk through blindly with your phone in your hand.
Right.
Put the freaking phone down. I don't touch my phone. My phone is like charging somewhere. Like when the kids are like, you never answer your phone. Well, I don't carry my phone on me.
Nope.
I just don't. I'm sorry. I don't want to be 24 hours on call. I don't. I want to be able to, I've got chores to do. I have got a lot of chores to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to put on like Harry Potter or some sort of movie that I love to sing, to listen to.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm just going to go with my stuff. And then I'm going to, say my prayers and thank God for the sunshine and, try to do the best I can with my day. And that's all you can do.
That is all you can do. And what a week to stop sniffing glue.
What is that? Vet RX.
Yeah.
Chicken Vicks.
Wow.
I know, it smells good. It is. It's just Chicken Vicks.
It's 18% alcohol.
It's not.
Oh, not.
It's 100% natural.
Oh, that's good. That's even better.
No, it's really good. We're gonna start getting Vet RX for ourselves.
So
that's your dad's deodorant.
That's right. I always remember that sound.
Yeah. So, when I bring up stories from the old days or whatever, I find them funny. So, I don't care. It may make you, the butt of my joke, but I don't care.
Well, I'm going to get my stuff together. I got it all ready to go out there. I've got to things I have to do today is I have to drop off your Lyrica paper to the doctor's office so they can fill that out again.
I know. I think I have to. Do I have to answer some stuff too? There's like paperwork over here.
I did the paper.
Okay. There's some paperwork over there. I've got to look at.
Look at that.
Paperwork. I don't like paperwork. Paperwork. The word paperwork sucks. I need to change the word paperwork to something else.
Well, I just cleaned off the
squirrel.
While my tire fills up with air, I've got the back window of your truck cleaned off there. I'm gonna put those 2 stickers on. So at least.
Okay, I want the Texas 46 radio first.
On the left.
Mm-hmm. Will they both fit down at the bottom?
I think so.
Okay.
I'll look just to make sure.
Take a picture of that and post that later.
Yeah, that's what we can do. The first step one. of
advertising. Yeah,
My step 2 is still waiting.
Yeah, and we're not gonna fill my truck with a bunch of stickers, but
No, my step 2 is the wrap on the.
So we gotta, we'll have to figure out. Did you talk to? I should ask you. The guy that's doing the wrap. Does he do stickers? Did you talk to him and ask him?
I'm talking about that. It's the same price.
Same price.
Yeah.
So like the more you get, the cheaper it is.
Yeah, and it's on an average of about $4 a sticker.
But like when you get like 100 stickers, it's like.
It's about $4 a sticker.
Still?
Yeah,
I thought you said it was like cheaper as you go up.
That was the actual photo. Like the actual not the sticker. Not the peel off thing. Yeah, not the window decal.
So it'd be cheaper to get a cry cut.
That's what the people that are charging me $4
have. Is a cry cut? No, they have a fancier version of a cry cut.
They don't have the huge.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, if anybody knows of someone who, we want to make car decals for people who, for us to send people just for fun.
I think everybody's going to be about the same
ridiculously
because
expensive.
Of the cost of the product, and then to make it
the cost of all this stuff. Yeah.
So.
All right. Well. Other than that, you're gonna head out. He's off. He's going.
Yeah, I've got to.
You have
to fulfill today.
You have a lot to do today. I have a lot to do today too. So let's see if we can accomplish.
We're gonna do it.
Good amount.
We're gonna do it, and
keep me informed. Tell me. We'll do a checkoff list.
We have an anniversary coming up next month, and we do have a gift card here because we don't want to go to our usual spot.
It's probably expired, but no.
I'll strangle you.
No, it's my fault. We're not using it. Because Bye. Okay. So, huh? Okay. I have no idea what he said. Still didn't hear him. Anyway, okay. So So that's today. I'm going to try really, 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 really hard not to take a nap. It's just going to be really hard to do if I crash and burn. So I've got to try really hard not to crash and burn. And so we'll see how that goes. That doesn't always work. And then when I take a nap, I get up and I feel sick to my stomach. So it's just a horrible, I hate it. But anyway, so I'm going to try really, really hard not to take a nap. I'd rather go to bed early than take a nap today. So we'll see how it goes. I'll keep you informed. I'll keep you posted. Anyway, so, but yeah, we did lose our production red. So the video that I have working with her, it was probably a couple weeks ago. She hung on for a couple weeks, could never get any weight on her. And fed her like egg yolk and all kinds of stuff. And she was real sweet. She ate. She tried to eat and everything, but nothing digested. Everything came out green, which they call that the wasting. It's wasting poop. That's what they call when the body's just wasting. It doesn't process the food. Just goes straight through. So anyway, so I don't know. I'll probably should do the necropsies today and get those done so I know what's going on and be done with that. And so you're back.
My ears were burning. Sorry.
No, I was talking about other stuff. All right, so that's today, and I hope you guys have an awesome day. You know, New Year's Eve is, I guess, tomorrow. So we're almost at the start of another year, and you know, golly, I really wish we could. I wish we could all together figure out a way to just find that thing that helps those people like me and other people who are just, you know, who struggle. And you know, when autoimmune disease and all this kind of stuff, it makes you feel, the bad thing about autoimmune disease especially is when you can't do a lot, especially if you have a husband who is like, well, you're just sitting on your butt type personality. That can make the person who has the autoimmune disease feel like a burden, which causes major depression. And I felt like a burden for a long time, even though my husband's real sweet. And we had to get to a point where I got rid of that thinking and understood, you know, I didn't ask for this. This is not something that I could help. This is not something that, you know, this is just something that happened to me, an illness that happened to me. And I can't do anything about it except to try to be as healthy as I can and do the best with what I can. And as long as I'm trying. But when I flare, now I don't feel like a burden. Now it's like I do the best I can. And when I flare, he goes, all right, you're down for a couple of days. So just chill and watch TV and you know, and I do. And he understands it. And that prevents my depression from escalating. And so we need to work with people and understand there's a lot of people that don't feel good. There's a lot of young people who feel like they have no hope. And we've got to change what we do. We've got to change the way we talk and the way we think. So, you know, find that thing that gets you up in the morning and find that thing that gets you laughing and smiling or whatever it might be. Find that thing that makes you get dressed. Don't save your clothes for, you know, me. I've got a closet full of beautiful clothes that and jewelry that I save for what? For what? I only go to church. I don't leave the house very often because we just can't afford for me to. And so, you know, well, I mean, that sounds awful, but I mean, I'm not one of those people that just goes shopping. I would go to thrift stores and bring home too much crap. So it's a really good thing. But I mean, I don't, you know, go hang with friends because everybody's working. All my friends work. So, and I would be working if I didn't have this. So, I am working. But, you know, we've got to change the way that we think. And, you know, look in your closet. And even though you're going to be hanging out in the house, go put something fun on and put your makeup on or whatever. Put some cool jewelry on. Make a video, take some pictures. I don't know. Just do whatever you want. Whatever. It's not hurting anybody. Then go. You know? All right. You guys have an awesome day. And I hope your day is blessed and happy. And we'll talk to you tomorrow.